Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Golden Hammer Gaming. I am Time Munster, joined here by Bread. How are you doing today, Bread?
Hello, I have nachos. I'm doing great.
You finished them, I thought.
I did, but I'm still tasting them. I'm just happy with my nachos.
Just digging up the crumbs at this point.
Exactly.
Digging
Still that cheese on the plate.
Get that little remnant.
So good nachos, man.
And today we have, oh my goodness, that kind of sounded like a freaking stutter right there. We have PB Midnight versus AT Orange. So, you know, hopefully this is going to be a good game. I'm hoping I'm not going to lie, not biased. I don't care who 3-0s, but I can be out of here by 10, so, you know.
Both teams are running a very close. I was gonna say close comp, but we've got Lucio versus Zen. Lucio on Attack Turbo Orange. They're gonna have control over the point first. However, Artigan on the Torbjorn is gonna be able to control a bit more space than the Genji will.
Yeah, I like the Torb. It really helps shut down the Genji here, and it should do a lot of work against that hero. But I also like the Lucio for fast rotations, and that's gonna be the first pick. Bat kills Bat. Hurt will fall, but that's gonna be a very good start here for that team. But that's gonna be the Ash. Find Ash, only pick so far from DT side of Stutter. Been killed from the same hero that oh my goodness, I had a pink spike. Yeah, and this is just gonna be PB Midnight rolling over them at this point. Only mirror kills so far still. I'm gonna be keeping track of that. And now the cleanup from heroes who are not doing mirror kills are coming in. And that's gonna be the Capsu.
You know, it's gonna be difficult, especially since the bat fell from both teams. The Lucio is gonna have better sustain than the Zenyatta will. But since they were able to take those 1v1s, essentially Harmony and Discord can force those 1v1s to go in favor of Midnight.
Yeah, absolutely. Discord's so good in this sort of matchup.
Yeah, and we've got the Brig now coming out from Attack Turbo Orange.
I don't see what the Brig does here. Like, it normally is there to shut down a Genji, but there's a Torbjorn. How do you feel?
There's a lot of healing. It can really enable Iceberg on the Genji to take a lot more aggressive angles, since with those armor packs.
Whoa, but that's not what you want to see. Hawkfire immediately goes down to the Torbjorn spam, and that's going to be Panini destroying his mirror. Again, so many mirror kills here. Not really relevant, but I like to talk about it. And that's going to be a pulled potential Please stagger! Oh, Shawnee got so low, but it looks like they're out.
You can see Attack Turbo Orange still playing a relatively linear style where with the Brig, they really can be enabling that Genji. Yeah, going back over to the Lucio, just destroying any ult charge there. But they really were able to enable the Genji there to take a more aggressive flank and hopefully take out possibly one of the supports since they don't have a Brig to counter. But without being able to find that with the Zenyatta, this can do more damage. However,
yeah, Zenyatta immediately goes down. That's the benefit of running a Genji versus Iceberg. Could have pop off finds 2 in this fight. Window drops Molten Core as well, but it won't most likely be enough. Bob is out on the point as well. 3 ults invested. Artigan gonna get the opening pick for the side of PB here. PB Midnight potentially able to fight it back, but they're all cornered into this little part of the point. They're probably not gonna be able to make much out of this. There's just picks coming through for the side of AT Orange, and that's just gonna be the cleanup. And now they have the point. 77% though for Midnight.
that was really nice from Orange. Using that Lucio speed, they were able to pass to the right where they didn't take as much poke as you normally would from the Torbjorn Ashe. And being able to speed on top, they essentially won the brawl once they got to the point.
Yeah, Genji just does so much, especially against the Zenyatta. If they don't have the Transcendence available, then they're just going to get rolled. And now there's going to be the battle of Blade versus Trance. We're going to see who manages to get more value out of their ultimate here, and if they can hold the ults right. That's the Bongo coming out right now. Rock immediately finds Panini, but Winter gets his own as well. Transcendence and Gravitic Flux used just to counter the Solo Dragon Blade. Potentially an overinvestment. That might be an opportunity for this next fight, but for now, they'll win it.
Yeah, that was most of the ults from PD Midnight there, only having the Supercharger left. Of course, Supercharger, the most influential ultimate in these compositions. So not being able to find anything from Donnie Duck is a bit unfortunate, but you know, when you're up against 4 other ultimates, what can you expect?
Yeah, Panini here has the Bongo, like you said, extremely important. Potentially going to be able to defend off a Sully that, maybe going to build up a Molten Core with that, though, too. Bob's coming in, first ultimate of the fight. Bongo drops, trying to keep them alive. Flux in the backline, doesn't really find much, just the Torbjorn. He's going to drop, but the Overload's going to keep him alive and healthy. Donnie Ducks finds Kidmoni, but it looks like it's going to be enough for Attack Torb Orange since they're already down 2 and only 1 pick on that side. Panini finds Donnie Duck, another mirror kill. Hawkfire does find 2 picks, though. He might make this winnable for them. Winter rocks Shawnee in the face. Now the boop will come in, getting an elimination there. This is such a brawl, and the Torbjorn clutches out, but it's just Dan versus the Sigma on point. Winter dies to Dan. The hero, but the Genji just comes in to back him up, and that's it. Oh, what a fight!
Now, to be fair, Attack Torb Orange had their spawns coming in first, having died a bit earlier into the fight and having that Lucio speed. So it was more likely that had both of people died there, Orange still would have gotten the cap. It was much more decisive with the pick from Dan there.
Didn't Dan just Bob? He's at 54%.
Yeah, especially with the Arista combos, building up that Bob ultimate charge has been really easy for him this entire time.
No.
Over the turret!
Hawkfire caught out of position on the rotation back to the point. It's gonna die to the turret, like you said. Panini finds Shawnee. This is looking terrible. Curtains for Orange, I guess. Don't know why I'm stuttering so much right now. Iceberg finds Crankster, but it's not gonna be enough to turn this fight around. As the cap comes over 99%, they have to get on.
It's an unfortunate play from Lady Redbox there. You know, sometimes you always want to save the beat to counter big ultimates, but you know, often people will just get.
Oh no, the hammer!
The hammer killing the Hawkfire.
He still got it out, trying to destroy the ball with it. The turret's gonna do the job instead. Molten Core finds Iceberg. Soundbearer just for Redbox. The only target of that one. Gravitic Flux out, just saving it. And the Molten Core doing so much work. And that's gonna be round 1. 100 to 77% there for PB Midnight.
Yeah, ultimates generally overcommitted from Midnight, especially in fights they were already winning. They'd end up using 3 or 4 ultimates. However, they were getting max value out of the ones that they did, so it guaranteed that they won most of the fights. And especially those Panini's pulls on Orisa. It's really been enabling the rest of his team to build ult charge very quickly.
Absolutely, and Panini has been doing a lot of damage as well. You've seen that a lot of the time, final blows on the enemy main tank has been from the Orisa. So let's see if they can keep up that work. But for now, we're going to see the Reinhardt come out.
Ryan Sigma may, especially with the Lucio, so going to be kind of a hybrid brawl comp, trying to section off people from Midnight and then take advantage of them when they don't have access to resources. And the same comp we saw last time with the Zenyatta from Midnight.
If you saw me the other day, you know I love me some Reinhardt. Well, that's going to be a huge pull, though. Brings 2 to the low ground. They can just clean up on the high ground now. That wall's going to isolate Panini, but he's going to just wheel his way out for free. And now they have point presence, but Lady Redbox falls to the Torbjorn headshot. Great shot from Artigan. Now just going to be holding onto this high ground with his turret right by his side. Crankster is going to just shoot from the high ground. Pops too. And that's going to be the cleanup.
That was
Very
a really
good
nice play from Midnight there. Panini using his Hulk to split apart the enemy team was able to create it so Artigan and Cranster could take really aggressive flanks without getting punished. Because essentially the Brawl comp only works exactly where they're standing. And those flanks, it's going to be hard for them to punish, especially on a map like this.
Yeah, if they can run into this Sigma Orisa, though, without being punished too much, like you said, then they might find some value. But that's going to be punishment right there. Artigan finds 2, and Panini's going to get another pair himself. Just pushing them back. Relentless pressure.
Artigan chilling out with his Zenyatta and his turret there, raining damage into that choke. We've finally got ultimates starting to come up now. Baptiste windows almost for both sides. Shawnee with his first. They have been taking significantly more damage. However, Winter going to come up with that gravitic flux.
Yeah, I've noticed that Kid Monty, that last round too, didn't charge up a window very fast either. That's going to be the first one coming up from Shawnee, trying to get some value out, and it looks like it will. Panini falls to Lady Redbox is just primary fire, but a huge flux brings 4 into the air. Windsor takes out Shawnee before the Immort can save them, and now Crankster's going to capitalize with a huge dynamite onto Lady Redbox. 3 dead with the dynamite! What a haul!
That's a huge play from Midnight there. Obviously, AT Orange finally using that May Brawl rush comp effectively. Were they able to section off Panini? However, they weren't able to stop the damage coming in from the long-range spam. So it's almost like Panini was the bait there. And then Cranster obviously with the huge dynamite.
Yeah, I think they're sick of the Ryan comp though, switching onto the Orisa Genji, trying to brawl it out a little bit on a different composition. Now the Bongo's out, nobody's going to be taking it out. Yeah, the Genji just kind of behind the Orisa, poking him out. The window will be down, that's going to make Donnie Dunk fall. Kidmonzi with the ultimate finds the value. Now 88%, somebody's going to have to come in and touch this.
Like what you're seeing here is you've got the Lucio from Orange, and they're trying to use their speed. But with the Zenyatta and the Torbjorn so far away, there's no way they can ever attack them.
The Bat dies! Oh no! He was right there!
Touch.
Oh, that is a little heartbreaking if you're attack Torb Orange. That is unfortunate.
That is definitely the first map heading the way of PD Midnight. Kid Monty, yeah, some huge Baptiste plays there, especially with the lamps. Keeping Panini alive when he was being focused. Oh, that's pretty. You don't even need to heal at that point. Just do damage.
Just pop off, bro. Just let your inner Jonak release from your body. That's all you
and
need.
you get the Genji too.
Beautiful. Use it. One of the rarest and most difficult things I see on Baptiste is using the recoil in your favor. It's something that you don't really pick up at first, but once you do, it makes you so much better.
Yeah.
Just aim at their core and let the recoil do its own work. The last shot will be a headshot, and that was great play that was there. You know, letting that
really nice understanding compositionally from Midnight there. Obviously running the Baptiste Zen the entire time. They knew that as long as they could keep distance from AT Orange, that they were going to be able to win that fight. And they did that really effectively, especially with the really long flank from the Zenyatta Torbjorn. There was no way that they could ever be pressured without the rest of the team killing them first. And obviously, with the spam versus, we're going to say brawl that AT Orange was running, there's like the goal of that comp is to kill them before they can even get to you, because obviously that Reinhardt's not going to get value before you shred his shield. So playing that really well, understanding what they needed to do to win that on a macro level was really good from Midnight there.
Mm-hmm. And we're actually going to see a swap here.
Oh, yes, that is my job, isn't it?
I don't care.
I've never hosted a lobby before.
It's all right.
Do we know what map it is?
I'll check that real quick. You
Thank
just handle the switch. It's
Yeah,
Iceberg out, and I don't remember who's in. Figgy.
Yes, so it's Isol's.
Hang on.
There's a lot of ice in this game.
I think it's in this lobby, maybe, or this Discord channel. Give us a second. We're scuffed.
I mean, welcome to Golden Hammer Gaming, everybody. Featuring Attack Torb Orange and PD Midnight.
It's not this, but
Beautiful save.
hang on.
Yeah.
I promise I'm not that dumb. Here we go. This has to be it. All right.
See, I have no idea what it is, so
don't ban me. Don't ban me, Father Hammer. This is PB Midnight versus Attack Torb Orange. Hollywood will be our second map.
Hollywood, where is that? There it is. Do we want the Halloween version? That could be fun. I won't do it.
Yeah, no, sorry guys. It's still July. Actually, I have a fun little story. I was out at Safeway the other day. It's the local grocery store, right? Don't forget to switch Figgy for ice if you
I
didn't
did that.
already.
Yeah.
Really? I thought.
No, I did that first.
Oh, hang on. Which? Where's? Oh, there. There's a lot of ice in the lobby.
Yeah,
I didn't even
it's
realize
fine.
that. My bad. Um.
It's a pretty cool
So
game.
yeah, cool. Pretty. Shut up.
Yep.
Uh. So I went to Safeway, right? And I swear to you, there was already Halloween candy in one part of the store.
It's not even August yet.
It's not. This was like 2 weeks ago too. It was like the start of July. We were getting stuff because we were going to Pennsylvania,
Nice.
and there was just Halloween candy there. And the worst part about it is I'm on a diet.
Oh no. I mean, that just goes to tell you, Halloween candy never expires. So if you're getting it in April, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, candy expires, but Halloween never expires. Spooky season all year.
I'm gonna say we're R, right?
Yeah, we are.
Sure, Steve.
As
You're
long
good?
as
Yep.
Cool.
did you update the score, Steve?
I updated it before I even made the thing go away. You're not watching the stream for chat? Come on.
I'm, but it's 45
sorry,
seconds behind.
My internet's gonna die if
Yes,
I do
45 seconds.
that.
I wasn't
Fine,
watching the stream.
I'll
I was focused on the game, as a caster should be.
Fine, I'll open it up. All right. I have 2 monitors. I guess I have to.
And it's gonna be interesting. We're not muted, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't know why we would be.
Midnight is R. Everybody's R. Let's head into Hollywood. We did have one swap. Ice coming out for Figgy. That is going to be a double flex support now for Midnight. And just going to be interesting to see what they run, especially since Ice was just on the Zenyatta, which, again, a flex support. So interesting swap, but we'll see what composition they run. Oh wait, do I just start it? No, I don't. Cool.
No, we're good. If I see a Moira Zen composition come out, I will have an aneurysm. I will stop casting.
I will just end the lobby.
Yeah, I will I will just be talking about how on Volskaya there's a statue with eyelashes. That's the only thing I'll ever talk about if I see it. Moira Zen. Yeah. Fun fact. Yeah. That's a fun
so
fact.
we're gonna see the let's call it meta from both teams here actually. The Bap, Brig, Genji, Ashe, Orisa, Sigma. Everybody's favorite composition right now. Obviously really focused on that Genji, being able to build his blade as quickly as he can. So it's really going to be up to Iceberg and Art again to try and get max value out of not only Orisa halts and opportunities to farm that blade, but also when the time comes to it, actually getting value from the ultimate.
Yeah. What do you think these teams are going to combo with the blade? You think they're going to go for rallies, fluxes, or bongos?
I
Those
mean,
are really
I think the bongo blade is the best we've got here. Rally blade, while fun, it generally is reserved for, let's say, higher caliber Genjis.
Yeah.
Who, it's only 300 HP, but starting into the map here, let's see what happens.
Oh, aggressive dash from Iceberg, just getting onto the high ground, immediately punish Kid Monty. Gonna get that whip shot onto him, and now they're gonna be immediately rotating up to the high ground. Good pull, brings them down. Both Genjis out of the fight. The best hero in these compositions right now are gone. Now they're just gonna have to try and squirm their way in here, using their slight respawn advantage that the attackers do have to just poke them out.
And having to give up that high ground control really early though isn't great. Obviously, high ground is going to be really important. You can't contest point yet. Yeah, now Dunny Duck going to be dropping. For the rest of his team, able to rain damage almost for free on Midnight.
So much damage, just pumping in when there's no Genji on your side and the enemy team has a Genji. There's just almost nothing you can do about it unless your Sigma hits a sick rock with the perfect follow-up. But now it's just going to be Artigan on the point, the last man surviving. They did show off a good amount of time though, considering.
See, we say that it was the Genji doing all the damage, but if you look at our Genjis, we've got 55 and 31% on the blade charge. So really, that was the Ashes who both already have their bobs.
Not even necessarily damage, just the pressure of having a Genji there, though. No, well, that's gonna be unfortunate.
Your Brig caught out. That's never something you want to see.
Oh,
however,
that is tank line
that's
down.
what you want to see.
that is definitely the ideal situation. Tank line down. That's a push right there.
Double shield, and all you've got is a Brig shield now. However, the respawn advantage definitely going to help out Attack Torb Orange. However, the Brig still walking back from spawn.
Just the triple shield composition, as it were, I guess you could call it. That's gonna be a Bob window. Sadly, Bob going through the window doesn't amplify his damage. Change it, please, Blizzard. Artigan and Crankster, these DPS duo will find the first 2 picks though, and just repelling the defense, making up for lost time on first.
See, you want to say it's a 1v1, but really there was the amplification matrix to help with the damage, and then there was the halt to help with it. So I don't want to call it an even 1v1, but Art definitely did take advantage of this situation there.
Oh, 2 fluxes, Blade and a bongo. That's a lot of ultimates committed all at once. Winner's gonna find the first elimination through all those ultimates. Donnie Duck won't let him be the only one to in general though, but he's gonna immediately fall. There will be 1 pick for the attack, so they might have an opportunity on this next push, but for now they're repelled.
Yeah, so if we look at the ultimates used in that fight, Midnight first used the Bongo Blade, and it was a nice Bongo, except if you're going for a Bongo Blade, because Artigan immediately dashed away from the Bongo and no longer had LOS of it.
Yes, it's a bit unfortunate.
Destroying the purpose.
Oh, Iceberg about to have this blade pushing up onto this high ground. That's going to be Artigan contesting him just a little bit, pushing him back. And now it's going to be a defensive Bongo there with the Dragon Blade pushing in as well. Bongo's dead. They're going to be pushing, or the Lamp's dead. My bad. And Iceberg tears him to ribbons. Pushes up. Tank's dead. Whip shot got the Genji already. And now it's just going to be the poor Ashe, poor Brig on the point. They're just going to get melted eventually. Took them a while, but they're going to get the cart moving.
Clearly we hate Bongo Blade because again from Donnie Duck there, it was not positioned, so once the Genji engaged, you got the first 2 slashes, which was nice, but after that there was no damage amplification from the Bongo. However, nice play, again only needing those 2 ultimates to be able to win that fight.
And he gets caught out!
That's going to be huge. This should be almost the entirety of the second point free for attack or Torb now. Orange. I haven't decided what I want to call them yet.
I'm just going to call them Fruit.
Sounds good.
So orange is a fruit.
Fruit really dominant
versus
on this second point here.
Fruit versus AM. All right, let's see it. Big Dynamite catches the Baptiste out. Window on the high ground, though. Interesting positioning. Flux coming out, just catches the Baptiste. Gonna probably have to use the Immor for himself or die. Think he falls. Crankster did find Donnie just before Ando, though, and that's gonna be a triple Flux. Iceberg finds Artigan. They're gonna fall. Plenty of damage to capitalize, but no picks yet. Rally, just try and keep him alive a little bit. Pole brings them together. Kid Monty's gonna find Iceberg. No more tyranny from him. The Bob's gonna be on point, dueling out the Sigma, but he's just gonna be shooting into his little handy boy. Big pull brings 4 players together. Rally's enabled. Now Kid Monty's gonna go into the aggression, pushing up, using this armor that they provided. Now the Genji Blade's coming out. Dan found Cranks are on the other side, but Kid Monty and the Genji, Artigan, finding a lot of value in the front line. Sigma falls, and now after such a prolonged fight, they're gonna lose it. That's not what you want to see as the attack.
I'll give you a second to breathe now while we look at some of those ultimates coming in there. So we've got the Blade and Rally and Window and Flux from Midnight there with the Flux, Rally, Bob from Attack Torb Orange. So a little better for Attack Torb Orange. However, it would have been really big had they been able to win that fight. The last fight on second point of these hybrid maps is really important to keep that tempo up. So it's going to be difficult now for them coming in.
Look at the ults, though, where they're going to have a Window and a Blade coming in just against the Bongo. So
I mean, 80% to Bongo. You think with 1 minute left that they're just going to be waiting for that Bongo so they can do the Bongo Blade again. Much earlier Bongo from Panini, though, and it takes out Iceberg and Hawkfire.
yes, they're just going to be an early drum solo here from the side of PB Midnight. Catches 2 off with that damage boost, and now they're just going to be cleanup now. They have to die now or they have to get out, but Dan trying to make it so they don't have to back out at all. Gravitic Flux just finds the poor Ashe. Going to get deleted by the ultimate. Now the pull's going to bring Donnie just out a little bit, and now going to be pushing into that room. Just such a brawl in here right now. So much work from Winter. Massive AoE damage. Tears them to ribbons, and now there's 24 seconds.
You know Monty's having a good time here. Brig really excelling in those tight corridors. Just swinging away. You see he's already 70% to his next rally. However, we do have, again, the Bongo Blade coming in. Shawnee over to the Moira, but the Bongo Blade coming for Attack Torb Orange here. Hopefully that should be their win condition, but they're going to need to touch.
Hey, who dodges here? Is it going to be the Brig or the Genji? You have to give up one of these lives. It looks like it's going to be Iceberg just kind of walking up. Dashes up. No cooldowns available now. Blade comes up. They're going to try it. He's going to try and slash through. Iceberg finds one. Figgy down. Winter did find Dan on the other side, though. There's just going to be a brawl on the payload right now. Overtime did kick off a little while ago. Blades both sides now. Hawkfire gets the evening pick, but now Arctic and Iceberg finding the eliminations. The Genji's doing a lot of work now. It's just the Sigma and the Genji versus the same thing on the other side with a Brig added in. Now, Lady Redbox showing why this hero is so powerful in this sort of just 3v2 scenario. And they're going to kill those last few players, but there's 3 more coming.
So yeah, it is going to be 3 left on point, and it doesn't look like Midnight is going to have the spawns. Okay,
They're going to try the rally. Big flux, though. Brings up nothing, actually. The Baptiste manages to just get barely out of it. The Hammond into this fight now. Slams in. Soldier dies. Kid Monty and Artigan finding eliminations. This might be where the attack ends now. The payload just barely outside of third point. The Rock's going to be out there, but that's a huge flux. Brings the Iceberg up. Just kills him with the up. Now Donnie at such low health. And they're going to see 9 the point. The Hammond goes off.
I'm not sure I want to call it a C9 because it was very much forced off the point.
Didn't see them all die. My bad. Got excited.
It was just a hammer. I'm not going to blame them for not being on point there. But that was really nice from Midnight, knowing that they had no ultimates coming up on them. So with just the rally, armor's super broken. Thanks, Jeff. But with just the rally, Kid Monty was able to touch and stop the point before it even got to second. Honestly, that was like 3 fights ago that Attack Tour would have wanted to invest their ultimates. Again, this being so hard for the attackers to push through the second, like last choke here on second point of Hybrid. Because the defender spawn is right there. Even when they were down 3, they were able to get 6 back in time before Attack Tour of Orange could come back.
Okay, well, somebody just said my brain C9 itself, and I'm a little bit offended. All right, chat. All right,
I did that. I was fine. Don't you go insulting me.
Don't bully me, please. I'm just a small brain, but like, oh, seeing that and thinking it was a C9, it's just devastating to look at, honestly. And let me just say, now that we got a second, be sure that you guys have some high quality H2O with you. Got some water right now. Making sure my voice doesn't completely stay hydrated. Yeah, making sure my voice doesn't completely die. Water's good for it.
He's got the same mirror count from both teams again.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if Midnight can find the opening into the second point here.
I'm surprised there's been no Torbjorn. Artigan played it on the last map, and it's still pretty good on the defense here. It's actually almost better because of all the cheeky turret spots, but they're not going to pull it out.
I mean, Genji's super broken.
Fair.
Like, super, super broken. It's not even fun.
Yeah, if you got the Genji diff, who needs a Torbjorn?
Artigan just barely coming out with his life. You saw that's where Ice fell earlier to Monty, but Attack Tour Orange not able to punish that as easily. However, Lamp going to come up from then first.
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of poke from both sides. Figgy's going to find the first pick on the attack. Dan falls to the support hero, by the way. They're going to start pushing up here. Artigan finds Donnie Duck with just some shurikens. Now they're going to be trying to capitalize off of these 2 picks. There's just going to be Ladybox just swinging on so much. Kid Monty as well, but they're both dead. The only 2 players who I mentioned there at the end died. You know, maybe I'm cursed. Maybe I am cursed. They're going to cap.
I think you are cursed. But either way, Orange giving up control of that high ground really early there, forcing the fight onto point. And Midnight just with a mechanical advantage there, especially using that immortality field aggressively, so they were able to take a better position. Once that high ground was clear, it was kind of free for them to just rain damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Just doing so much damage, so much work. And look at the rally charge right now. They're so even. That shows how both Brigs have been doing as much work as they can right now. And they did die at the same time too, so it's very even on that position. I think that a big thing is the other support right now, honestly.
I mean, to be fair, Figgy did use his ultimate in the previous fight.
Yeah, that is fair, but yeah, that's fair.
You know, ultimate wins fight side. Using ultimate early as this.
Juicy flux. Dan finds Winter with the dynamite. Now they're just going to be committing a lot of ults here. Dragon Blade out. Bob does find Shawnee, but yeah, that's just going to be the Bob doing a lot of work. Hang on, I thought this was lost for the attack for a second there, but Crankster's just going to pull it back. 3 kills for the Ash Maniac, and they're going to keep pushing forward.
An Ash uncontested. You know, this composition, high ground is really important because not only can the Ash get free reign, but the Genji is also free to poke for that blade. But yeah, for free. So he was able to get a lot of ult charge from that. I mean, obviously already having it. However, they don't notice Iceberg going behind them on the flank here.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even notice that. Oh, now Figgy sees it. Now Iceberg sees it. Or not Iceberg, but Artigan. There's a two bongos and a flux coming out, 2 rates into the air, and the Ash is gonna fall midair! That's a huge pick from Hawkfire, but the Blaze coming out, finds the Immortality Field, finds the Sigma, finds the break, finds the Genji, tearing him up! Why don't you just get a 3k Artigan with the last slash? I thought that you were gonna be held! No, just go ahead and get a 3k, why don't you? Dan doesn't stand a chance. That's gonna be PB Midnight getting the second map.
We did a bongo blade. We finally did it, chat.
Alright, stop
It only
bullying
took
him.
us 2 maps.
Stop bullying the boys.
No,
Alright.
it's unfortunate that they couldn't do it before. Are we watching plays? I'm watching plays.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're definitely watching plays. I don't even know what you're thinking. Why wouldn't be? Oh, huge Ash performance. Unfortunately, missed that shot. But you know what? I like the Bob, the best hero in the game. Bob, with the worst hero in the game, Ash, averages out to a pretty good hero, if you ask me.
You know, that was really nice halt from Panini. Gotta give him credit for playing the Orisa. It's always a duty, and we excuse me, appreciate it when any main tank will step up. How do I do this? Oh, show lobby. Back to I didn't know I had to do anything. Okay, someone said the map pool in chat.
It's
Route 66.
Rialto. Wait, did I just see? I read the wrong one. My bad.
Cool.
Root. Yeah,
I thought
sorry.
I was
I'm an
stupid.
idiot.
It's fine.
By the way, I'm gonna repeat myself from earlier. Just stay hydrated. Every single time I take a sip of this water, the ice cubes have gotten to the point where they all enter my mouth, but they're not small enough to just dissolve. So I either force you guys to listen to my crunches or just spit them back in. That's kind of gross.
Yeah, I'm not liking that. However, the nachos I had before this.
All right, stop
Damn,
talking
they
about
were
this.
good. But they were
Stop
really
talking-
nice. If you're gonna talk about hydrate, which by the way, doing myself now, because those nachos were so nice.
Stop talking about the nachos. All right.
Never
I'm
stop
on a
talking
diet,
about
I
the
said-
nachos.
I already said I'm on a diet. Stop hurting me like this.
Chat, I'm already photoshopping golden nachos for them to use the next time they
Oh
cast.
yeah. One small thing that we're gonna do. Not gonna really have an impact here, but you know, we decided this is an extremely important thing. Golden nachos might or might not be hidden on the stream. You know, maybe look out for them. You know, gold. You've heard of golden hammers, but now it's gold nacho. Much better reward, if you ask me.
Yes, that map really went the way of Midnight based on their high ground control there, especially on the second point. How they were able to control that space, especially with the Ash, was really nice for Midnight. It was denying a lot of space from Attack Tower of Orange, but also reducing the amount of picks that they could get. Oh, okay. I was okay doing it, but yes, I already got that. Third party should do it. I'm trying to coach and stuff. Miller, you don't coach.
Stop bullying him.
I was
alright?
on the team like 4 months ago. I'm allowed to make fun of him.
All right. Wow. What a bully. I
He
want.
loves
I
me,
want.
It's fine.
I want the. All right. I want chat
Stop talking
to,
about the nachos and say Mangone loves Shawnee and Lady.
Hey, Shawnee
Angry
and
cat
Lady.
face.
Hey, Shangon and Lady. Shawnee and Lady. Shangon. Shawnee and Lady. Mangone does not love you. There you know. There it is.
This
There it
is even
is.
worse than when I casted for Oof Troop. I'm not even
Wow.
gonna try and say his name.
Who's?
To the Genji player of Oof Troop, I'm sorry.
What?
Mitaru?
What? Where?
Don't worry, that's in plays. I clipped it.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm never letting that down. Okay, yes, we got Route 66. We're just gonna be waiting for the teams to get ready here. What do you think we're gonna see coming in on Route 66 here?
I just want to see more Torbjorn. But even more than that, I think that this is a very good point. As I said earlier, I'm a very big fan of Reinhardt. Reinhardt, one of my favorite heroes in the game. If I'm playing main tank, expect me to be on that Reinhardt, or expect me to be on that Winston. I love those classic main tanks. But this is a very good point for spawn camp holds.
You want to
First
see
point,
the spawn camp hold?
I want to see first point Route 66, Ryan Zarya, or even Ryan Hog, which isn't as good. But you know what?
Hog.
If I see some cheese, I'm not lactose intolerant, so I will not mind.
I am, but I mean, I had cheese on those nachos, and it was so good. It was so worth it. I'm gonna say the Hog is a little interesting. Maybe like Ryan Sigma's a bit more consistent.
Sorry, I'm just crunching on ice.
Okay, we've got just waiting on midnight now.
Yep.
Waiting
But
for them to get ready.
I think Hog is a very unique pick. I'm trying to be optimistic here.
I think it's the thing that Punk does when he's tilted because Super is playing Genji. If any of you watch Owl.
Okay, if anyone here doesn't watch Owl, why are you here?
Sorry, I don't like Overwatch League. Those are fake esports. Golden Hammer Gaming is my real esport.
However, you know what? Maybe we're just trying to spread positivity in the community. You don't need to be diehard Overwatch fans to come hang out in
Fair,
Golden Hammer
fair,
Gaming.
fair.
Check out a game.
You know, make sure you get your little 9-year-old cousin, little Susie, to come here and watch Golden Hammer Gaming. You know.
I was going for just, maybe your friends that want to support you in your match.
Oh,
So
yeah,
to everyone
yeah.
who doesn't play Overwatch, thank you very much for hanging out. Oh, okay, everybody's ready. That means I need to press a button.
Yeah, make sure you get your friend Michael, because everybody has a friend Michael.
Everyone, I have like 4. It's stupid. We don't know which is which.
And get your friend Chris. That's another one. And also just get your mom. Call her up. I know you haven't talked to her in a few weeks, so call up and be like, "Hey, mom, how you doing? How's the COVID situation treating you? Come watch some Overwatch, because I know that's what you love, mom. Stop watching Criminal Minds and start watching some Overwatch."
So interesting swap. This is now the 3rd support line we've seen from PD Midnight, now with Figgy and Ice. We're gonna see something interesting here for sure. Nope, we're gonna see Bap Zen. Okay. So that's your main support subbed in for Zenyatta. Instead, you have 2 flex supports.
My theory with that, I could just see a rock in the distance from Winter. I'm just staring at kind of at the trains. I see a rock in the right hand of my screen. I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was a suitcase. Then I realized it's too far away to be that. But honestly, I think that they're just trying to get playtime for everybody right now. Like, they had the Bap Zen on first point, and they have Bap Zen now. I think that they're mostly just trying to get the playtime up for everybody.
True playtime's good, and Ice. I don't want to be too biased, but dirty Zenyatta it is.
I love me some dirty Zenyatta, but
it's like I do not want to
it's not dirty.
1v1.
Oh wait, this is dirty. They're playing the Torbjorn. This is exactly what I wanted to see. No Torb,
where do we have
but
that
I am
turret? Focus on the turret. Who cares about the rest of the broadcast?
Where's the turret?
Seeing this same comp from
it's just
Attack Torb Orange here though with the Genji Brig. Obviously trying to support those flanks from the Genji if he's able to take those. However, with the Torb turret, it's gonna be difficult.
Dan instantly takes a bullet in the head from Crankster, but gonna live thanks to not being 200 damage per shot. But I'm not a big fan of where the turret is. It's just kind of there, It's not
boring.
really. Yeah, it's boring. It's not really providing any sort of off angle. It's just kind of there. He's kind of using it as a shield, and while it is decent for that, but they're actually gonna drop in and brawl right now. The window's gonna try and, or not the window, the lamp's gonna try and save Panini. Got the wrong furniture in my mind. Iceberg gets a kill and immediately gets killed by Crankster. Just doing a lot of work here on the Ash. Rock thrown in onto point. Dynamite as well. Gets 2 there with the Dynamite. Artigan and Dan. The DPS so far for Orange have been getting kills immediately killed. That's a fast Gravitic Flux though. Catches the Brig up, brings her down.
50% ahead of Hawkfire there.
Yeah, it's such a fast flux. They do give up a lot of cart space though, so they have to start being able to hold this, and it looks like they will. Crankster and Winter cleaning up here, and they're gonna have to get ready for the second fight. Look at how long that took.
That was a very nice right click there from Iceberg. Almost immediately one-shot Crankster. That was when at the beginning of the fight there, we saw a pull from Donnie Duck onto Panini, pulling him out of position.
That's what happened.
An interesting thing about this map, though, is you're actually able to climb back up on top of the gas station when the cart is next to it. So he didn't actually need to commit to the low ground there and could have climbed back up, because you can also contest the cart from the gas station here.
Yeah, I was actually about to mention that, absolutely. Very intelligent way to hold on to the payload, and that's going to be the first pick onto Ice. The nasty Zenyatta not really showing itself right now, just going to get picked off. Iceberg finds Artigan. This looks like it's going to be the push from Orange, getting the payload through. I'm sorry, from Fruits! My bad!
I gave up on that a long time ago.
Bongo and Window and Bob all out right now. Pole just brings this lady out a little bit. That's going to be Iceberg with a blade, trying to chop him up into pieces, but Bob and Lamp, or not Bob and Lamp, but Bob and Bongo going to do a lot of work there. Dan and Donnie going to do some devastation here for Orange. Popping a lot of damage off. That's going to be Ice with Transcendence, but not going to do a whole lot. Just going to keep the stall alive for just some time. Now they're just going to start the finish the cleanup, I should say. Donnie with another delicious duo of devastation. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do too much alliteration.
Don't.
That is all good. It was a really nice play from Attack Turbo Orange there. Coming in from the bottom, they were able to decrease the LOS of that Zenyatta. We now see swapping over to the Brigida. But able to decrease that LOS a lot and then kind of explode because Midnight wasn't aware. So with that Genji having really big burst potential, they were able to get lots of work done immediately and find those couple picks that open up the fight.
Yeah, like you said earlier about the high ground though, and the last map, they're kind of already doing that again. Flux comes out from both sides. Winter gets killed in the middle of the activation though. Not gonna be able to get it off. Oregon tries to make it back with Splooge. Doesn't actually do much, just one pick. But that's gonna be enough potentially as Ice finds the whip shot onto the enemy Genji. Now the pick start coming through for Orange though. They're just gonna get cleaned up by Hawkfire. The Sigma way far up. And now he's the one with the Critic Flux advantage.
And it's really unfortunate there for a minute because they didn't seem to know if they wanted to commit or not to that fight. And it's actually going to destroy their chances of any fight, subsequent fights on second point here. Winter looks like he might try and touch, and he is going to, but the rest of his team doesn't want to follow him.
Absolutely deleted.
Now that's a C9.
That's not really a C9. I don't know if he could have made it there in time. But oh no, Artigan. Oh no, the boy. Oh
See,
no.
This is just unfortunate from PD Midnight here, that not deciding whether or not they want to commit to these fights. However, it is really nice from Attack Turbo Orange using very few ultimates to win these fights, knowing when they have that advantage.
Yeah, and like you said earlier about the high ground, how Midnight is doing a great job at using it. Dan's been doing it so well on this attack. Always on high ground. Dynamite finds two burning, but not going to do a whole lot as he immediately gets deleted.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Dan fell just as you were hyping him up there. But he has had really good high ground control on the Ashe this entire fight. Huge burn, however, coming from Cranstar, already at another Bob.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to push in here with quite a few ults though. They got the Flux, Blade, and Window. About to have the Bongo. Let's see what they use.
3 minutes, decent time bank. Coming attacking here, very aggressive, and a lot of ultimates from both teams. It's gonna be
huge Flux! That's a huge Flux! 3 into the air. Dragon Blade comes out, tries to delete the Bongo first, but he doesn't do enough work fast enough. Hawkfire is the only one to get a kill off of that damage that he puts through, and they're just gonna clean up thanks to their own Bongo Flux combo.
I'm gonna be real. I wanna say that was 9 ultimates used that fight. It might have been 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because I'm pretty sure
7.
Lady Redbox also used Rally.
Yeah, Lady Redbox did.
So that was the 8th then?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was exactly wrong. But that's wrong. However, Midnight on the defense, also using those ultimates first, able to find a bit more value from them. However, the Bongo going to be huge here.
Yeah, it's just going to do so much amplification. Perfect placement. Nobody's going to be able to break that down. Dan with the Dynamite destroys Artigan. Now they're going to be starting to push up. Bob in the back line, breaking down the structure that's left in Midnight. Prankster does find a closing pick, though, onto Iceberg. That might be enough to come back into this.
And that was really nice punish there from Ice, who was able to deny that Genji entry there.
The Blade's out. He's trying to slash things up. Only gets one. It's going to be Biggie who gets a couple, though. Destroys on the Baptiste.
Very nice Blade from Artigan, as well as supported by his team. But what I was mentioning there is Ice on that Brigida really denying Iceberg these flank angles that he's trying to take. That stun obviously showing up as an assist in the kill feed before Cranstar finished them off. Speaking again, Attack Turbo Orange, they really favor these odd routes to point. Trying to reduce the amount of damage that comes, they have the most resources when they enter a fight.
Routes. You say it like that. I'm
bullying
you now. Imagine me Canadian, dude. Couldn't be me, but here's the attack coming through. Artigan finds Dan. Looks like I did curse him. Unfortunately, he's just going to get deleted by the Genji. Now there's just going to be some cleanup. And the Flux used at... I'm going to be nice here. It's a questionable time.
It was inspirational.
It was inspirational.
Yeah,
don't worry, team. We've got this. I know things are looking grim, but here, a Critic Flux will bring the tides back.
Now, Attack Turbo Orange is going to be coming with a lot of ultimates here. Everything but the Supercharger, which they should get rather soon, and the Bob. So significant ultimate advantage here, especially with the early rally.
Yeah, a very aggressive early rally just gonna bring them forward, but that's gonna be a completely on Hawkfire. Waste the flux. Crankster finds 2. Bob does 1 of them, and now this could be the blades coming in from both sides. Oh my goodness, Crankster and Artigan tear them to pieces. Now there's 19 seconds.
Beautiful bongo there from Panini, amplifying the damage that Kranz was able to do, especially with that Bob, getting a lot of work done on both sides there.
8 seconds left. Complete compositional swap here. Ball and Lucio out on that team. Both windows out. Going to try and do some work here. The Reese is just going to be poking them. The Reese is going to be poking them down. Winter, Panini, and Artigan find so much value. Big Slam gets a big chunk of ult charge, but it's not going to be enough. Iceberg actually finds one, but Artigan gets 2 instantaneous picks. Hawkfire and Lady both die, and that's going to be the last 2 surviving, unless this Moira can come in, and no, just barely not. And that's going to be where the cart will stay.
You saw Shawnee there throw that Baptiste Immortality Field onto the point, which is a really nice play. However, at the time it was used, Noazan was actually in danger of dying on point, and giving it up there actually meant that him and Donnie Duck fell, so weren't able to continue that fight.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Still halfway through second, still a decent push from Attack Orb Orange. Full capping on Route 66 is rather difficult.
Definitely, and considering that Orange have been struggling throughout this series a little bit, it is good that they did manage to get, because this is a very defendable position, right? If you get to hold
100%.
first point, yeah, first point very difficult to push, but I don't like this. I want to see some spawn camp strats. Where's my spawn camp?
The biggest thing I'm seeing from Attack Orb Orange is they're used to these alternate angles. They're often entering fights different ways. You see, like, to the bottom tunnel on the first point here, or that side entrance tunnel on the third point that we saw a couple times. They're really favoring this different pathing, generally not opting for main, which gives them a more explosive personality. It's not as a consistent play style, but when you pop out your Genji or your Ashe pops off, it can be really bigger. Even just landing a nice halt or accretion is enough.
They aren't taking quite as much poke, and they're kind of surprising them, but I think the surprise factor is starting to wear off, honestly. I do agree with you there about how they should just honestly be going for some more standard rotations. It's just not working out.
Yeah,
Like,
Midnight really
like you
working
said.
them in the neutral here. It's been difficult for them to win these 1v1s consistently, especially because Donnie Duck already so many resources forced out to keep him alive there.
Yeah, just so much damage. The moment they want to focus that shield down, they do it. Questionable Fortify used right there. Not really a lot of pressure, just kind of pops it out. Oh, that's a good first pick. Just gonna spam some damage down, but look at how low Donnie is. They have to heal him up. If anybody pushes up on this, no, he's gonna be healed up, but there wasn't really an opportunity to build up on that. But a great halt pulls Donnie, just barely gonna be able to get out in time. Artigan and Winter though, they'll start finding the picks. The attack will start to roll. Winter finds 2. The Sigma's on fire right now. Tons of work coming out for him. And look at his ult charge, 80%. He's just gonna eat up this window. Nom nom nom. Just both immortality fields down now, and Artigan and Winter just uncontested on their little flanks.
Hey, that was really nice from Winter there. Not only is he 50% ahead of Hawkfire in that ultimate charge, but if you saw up on the top left flank, he was able to take the duel both against Hawkfire as well as Iceberg, landing a huge accretion, finishing off in a one-shot kill. So being able to control A, the flank, and B, take out 2 is huge. That's a terrible stagger. This is going to reduce the second point dash down to 1 fight now.
He was just pushed up way too far, trying to get greedy with that damage, and the halt from Panini was perfect. Pulled him back, couldn't do anything about it.
Nice peel from Hawkfire there, being able to save Iceberg, and it looks like since Midnight, Figgy seems to not understand that when you jump, it doesn't push cart. So it looks like they are going to get possibly 2 fights if they're able to engage early enough. However, it looks like they might be giving it up in favor of just 1.
Oh, the flux on the flank just goes all the way around. Goes through the alleyway, but the immortality field will be there, but the damage still was done. Artigan with the Dragon Blade cuts him to pieces. 2 kills for the Genji. Dan found Winter, punishing him finally. He's going to try and clutch it out. The bomb comes through. Stalling it, going to come out. Now they might have a chance to recontest.
Chance they might, but it doesn't look like they're going to want to take it here since, yeah, nobody's going to be able to touch in time. And that's going to be a huge positional disadvantage if they reduce themselves to that last final choke, which is generally very difficult to contest here. They are going to get a bit more of a forward hold since they decided to wait. However, 5 minutes on the time. Many ultimates coming in from both sides, both the rally. Shawnee not quite at the window, however.
The Bongo's coming out right now. Dragonblade going in as well. He's going to try and get something done. Finds the Immortality Field. Goes in. Finds the Sigma. Finds the Brigitte. Destroying everything. But Argon on the other side does find Dan, but it's not enough to turn this fight around. They still have 5 minutes to cap this.
I was very nice from Attack Torb Orange there, using just the Bongo Blade, one ultimate combo that was able to win an entire fight. At 5 minutes, you're going to need to be really on top of that ult economy. As you can see, Midnight coming up on 4 ults now. This is going to be difficult for Attack Torb Orange to be able to hold the max. So being able to use those ultimates, get as much money as you can, and be really economical with them is going to be the biggest thing for them here.
Yeah, they need to make this flux work right here, right now. Now, 2, 3 brought up into the air. Going to do a lot of damage, but Donnie and Shawnee both died to the DPS. Now they're just going to be starting to be torn apart. And look at where the yellow box of glory is. Dan gets pulled out. He might fall. And then, yes, he will. Now they just have to get back here with 5.
It doesn't look like we're seeing any swaps for the stall either.
Oh,
Bob
no.
Here.
Oh, no. That is not what you want to see. The Bob and Bongo come out. Dragonblade comes in, trying to cleave them to pieces. There's going to be 3 stalls, though. Lady Redbox with the big rally to try and stall them out, but it's not going to be enough. PB Midnight roll through Route 66 to get the win.
It was very nice from them understanding, because especially even though Attack Torb Orange had that big play with the Bongo Blade, that was still 2 ultimates, and PD Midnight didn't actually invest anything. So while it was nice from Attack Torb Orange, you know, you're really hoping to get some of those ultimates out of the attack, so it destroys their economy as well. You know, I think it's time that we've got to give our golden hammer to someone from this match. Who are you feeling?
Winter.
I'm feeling Winter as well. He was able to really create so much space for his team, both with his Sigma shields, but his control of the flanks was really impressive, especially on Route 66. How we saw him take away the Sigma from the fight entirely, which left Donnie Duck to just fall to an incredible amount of damage, as well as take out that Genji. His accretions being really on point this game, being able to deny that.
Have you heard of the roamer playstyle?
I have not. I feel like that's from a different game.
All right, it's from TF2 originally, but what a roamer is they sit watching out for the flank, waiting for somebody to come in, making sure that there's nobody who's able to access the flank. That is what Sigma's job is in this meta, and perfectly managed was it from Winter. Incredible play from that Sigma, doing so much work.
A really good job on those things, but also understanding when it was time to stick with the team. You know, it's double barrier. You gotta layer them up sometimes, because Orissa's barrier, not gonna lie, kind of sucks. You kind of play her for the halt. So being able to also have that play style of being able to support his team. Really nice play, well, from everyone in this match, but especially from Winter here. Yeah,
I do think that I want to give a little shout out to I want to mention that I was very impressed with Art. What's the name again?
Artigan.
Brain dead right now. Artigan. Yep. I was very impressed with him. Liked seeing the Torbjorn, and I also was very impressed with Dan, doing a lot of pop-off moments. You know, if I had to pick a player of the match from the losing team, it definitely would have been Dan. A lot of impressive moments, and this wasn't even necessarily a dominant sweep. There were definitely very close moments. I honestly think this could have been a lot closer of a series on paper, and I think that all 3 of those maps could have easily went the other way.
Yeah, it was even from both sides. Some general macro things that we see that Midnight really had control over, especially when they took angles away from Attack Torb Orange. That was their biggest thing. There was no way for them to engage. So even if their DPS were of a higher caliber, they weren't able to move in and take those opportunities.
Absolutely, yeah. Got to give a big shout out to the shot calling that was present for Midnight.
Yeah, of course, thank you to the Orisa players. We are sorry that you have to play Orisa.
Yeah.
Both Donnie Duck and Panini doing a great job with those halts.
Well, that's the real reason I don't play main tank right now, just so that I don't have to touch that demon.
It's a duty, and we appreciate you all for it. Also, Brig. Although, then again, that's a very fun gel. I love Brig.
People enjoy Brig. I don't get him,
People
But
hate
you know
playing
what?
against Brick.
People hate playing against him. People or her. People hate playing with her. People hate playing her. But you know what? No comment.
We all have heroes that sometimes the meta doesn't exactly favor us perfectly. But coming up playing the compositions, it was a lot of the Orisa Sigma from both teams. However, we did sometimes see the Reinhardt from Tactile Orange, which was nice. Fortunately, no dive.
Yeah.
And
All right.
of course, make sure to come check out tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST for our group therapy versus benchwarmers map. Going to be broadcasted right here on Golden Hammer Gaming Twitch as well.
And today at 10, don't we have another match? Or am I thinking
do.
something
I
else?
can't read dates.
Aha!
Right after this, we have Oof Troop and Doo Blast. Wow, I really need to learn to read.
Yeah. Oh God, who is this? Miller,
Uh,
Artigan, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, you guys have to like add another 49 more minutes before the next match.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that, we do.
You would hand by popping in and saying hi.
Yeah, we're here to say hello.
Whoa.
Is the
How are
stream
you-
still on?
Oof Troop Doodoo Blast is gonna be a good one, eh?
So excited.
what are you doing in here? You're not casters. You're not camera. Get out of here.
So
I can
in
give.
chat here.
Sorry, here, hang on. Let me just give everyone in here the caster roll.
Oh
real
no!
quick.
Don't do that.
I swear to God, winner.
dare
I
you.
swear to
Are
God.
you guys still streaming?
Yeah, we're
I
still.
wanna
He
see
did
that.
it.
What's up, chat? How's it going?
This
Winter, we
man's
also have
actually doing it.
Artigan and Miller forever in chat here. Miller being the coach of Midnight.
Hi.
Winter, not sure if you know yet, but congratulations on your golden hammer. Some
Oh.
brilliant signals today.
Thank you.
You didn't give it to crayons, you feeders? It's fine.
Dude, Winter was popping off. All right, don't judge us.
yeah.
Hello
I
to
feel like
pretty much
everyone did a good job today.
I would have liked to pop off more, but I was actually lagging pretty much the entire match.
I
Shout
feel
out
you,
to
dude.
AT Orange. Great team. Love them.
I dinked so many people today.
You had some nice halts.
Very, very nice.
We're
Very
still
nice.
on broadcast, so for the
Yeah.
guests now.
Do we actually have to fill in the next 48 minutes? Please say no.
You don't really have to.
You could
What,
sign
you
us
wanna
off
do
and
a
I'll end
ad break?
it.
Do another match.
ad break.
Let's do it.
48-minute
match.
ad break.
Does anybody want to see a Genji 1v1 with me and somebody else on stream?
Wait. You hear that? You hear that?
No.
Yo, I want to see Bread versus Stee.
What if we do Pug
Dink!
versus Orange?
We've got a quick intermission from our sponsor, Rage.
We can't say that. We can't say that.
They're not sponsoring us. They're not sponsoring us. That was a joke. I'm sorry, Rage. I
Hashtag
don't like
ad.
you suck, but I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
All right. I'm going to go report
Yeah,
our
go.
match win.
Yeah, report the results.
PD
Yeah, please.
Midnight.
I heard that you guys were
I
making
can't.
fun of us.
It has to be Luna.
Luna,
Hang on.
And anyway, moving us away from all that.
Anyway, ignoring that.
Thanks for
looking
tuning
back
in.
up,
Again, be here in 45 minutes
Yep, 47. Excuse me,
for a
gotta be specific.
really fucking good match. Now, show up early.
Show up like 15 minutes before. We're gonna have just a good time in chat.
Be sure you hop into the stream in 2 minutes. The match will be in there shortly.
You know what? Start making your popcorn now. We want just like a bucket full of popcorn because this match is gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, I hope you're willing to share with me because I'm quite fat, despite the fact that I'm on a diet.
Of course, have all the popcorn. We'll get the low butter stuff. But anyway,
Actually,
more related to the game we just saw. Great work from both teams. Really getting those combos together well, especially with the Orisa halts. Not something you see from starter teams. So seeing that coordination is really good, and it's be interesting to see where both of these teams go as they continue throughout the league.
absolutely, yeah. I'm very curious to see how things go. Let me just say, on Sunday you're gonna see the Thickum squad. No, just gonna remind you that we're gonna get rolled, but who cares?
I don't think you can plug your own team during. The
Yes, I can.
and it's
You
not fair
can't
because
stop
my
me.
team isn't in this tournament.
Well, whose fault
can't
is that?
stop me.
That's your fault for making the application deadline too late because I was in tryouts when it ended.
Well, you know what? I think it's perfectly fine for me to plug my own game because
That will be
Yeah.
it for us tonight. That it was
Yeah.
Bread, I was hoping the rest of you would say your own names.
It was
You were
Ty
on roll,
Munster,
man.
small text. It's Ty Munster small text on Discord.
I fucking hate trying to at your name. It's the worst in the world. There's just so many things I haven't told you.
And we've got Steve as well, hanging
Yeah.
out, being our observer today. Big thanks to you as well, Steve. Congratulations to PD Midnight on the win, and of course Winter for that golden hammer. And we will see you all in about 45 minutes for, I've forgotten the teams, Doodle Blast versus Oof Troop.
It's gonna
See
be
you
a
later.
banner
Hydrated.
one.
Stay hydrated.